Hi everyone, it's Vanessa from Naturally Freckled, and I'm back. I am back. And this time I am so excited because I am doing the financial freedom series. And so this series is just basically how to become debt free, how we did it, how you can do it, and that it is possible. So I will be releasing a few different videos. Um, on budgeting, our method that we use, what we did, how we were able to achieve it, and tips and tricks that will be helpful to you or that maybe we found helpful. Um, so I'm so excited. But this first video is really talking about debt, okay? The misconceptions of debt, the, you know, the thought process that debt is something that we all should have, that we all will have, and that it's inevitable, and that you basically have debt until you retire or until you die, which I'm here to tell you, they lied. All right. The world lied to you. Oh, they lied to you because that is not true. You do not need to be in debt. You do not need to, die or retire in debt. And you are able to become debt free. I don't care how old you are, depending on where you are within, your debt, you are able to become debt free. There are different methods out there. There are different testimonies out there, and it can be done. I promise you it can be done. And so, I want to tell you how it can be done and how we did it. And we were one of the ones who thought that this was impossible, right? And I'm so glad that I got to a point where I reached my breaking point when it came to my finances, because I think if I had never reached that point, I don't think I would be here today talking about being debt free and how great that feels to know that I don't have any debt except for my mortgage. So we are debt free except for our mortgage, just to clarify. Um, so debt. I mean, debt is something that it's so stressful. It brings on so much stress, so much anxiety, depression, marital conflict, poverty, and just homelessness. Right? I mean, it's something that if we can avoid, we should try to avoid, and if we can overcome it, we need to find ways to overcome it because it brings more harm than good. Okay. You may get fulfilled temporarily by being able to purchase big ticket items or things that you want, but that fulfillment does not last because when you have no money in your savings or little money in your savings to show for the hard work that you put in, was that really worth it? Right? So it's really important that we really kind of get our life together and get our finances in check. Like, get your finances in check. And so, when did I reach my breaking point? So, so in 2016 I was pregnant, and I work in medicine. I'm a nurse practitioner, and I was working as an independent contractor, and I had put my loans in deferment because I knew that for my maternity leave, I knew that that was not going to get paid because technically I was considered self-employed. So if I'm not working, I'm not making any money. So I deferred my loans. Fast forward to the winter of 2016. I'm getting back to return to work, and I think I took more than 3 months, maybe like around 4 months. I had put my loans in deferment for almost 5 months. And so now I'm on the phone with the rep, and I'm trying to figure out what my new payment is going to be, how much interest I accrued, and what my new principal balance was, because you accrue some interest and your principal balance changes. So I'm on the phone with the rep, and so basically, she tells me what my new balance was going to be, which is much more than what I was paying. Like, how did that happen? And what my principal balance was going to be. Can I tell you? All right, let me break it down. I was paying about $500 a month, close to $500 a month, for 5 years after graduating and getting my NP license. So that equals out to about $30,000 during that 5 year period that I was putting towards Sallie Mae. So when she told me what my new principal balance was, and I'm not kidding, I was pretty much back to where I started. Okay? So where did my $30,000 go that I was putting in? Welcome to interest only payments. So when I took out my loans in college, I did not realize the difference really between the different types of payments. And so I had signed up for interest only payments. So all the payments that I was making was only covering the interest and barely touching my principal balance. Okay. So I was stupid because I had no idea. I mean, I really didn't know. So I basically was back to what my original loan amount was. And I'm like, this can't be life. Like this does not make any sense. So I lost it. I lost it. I was asking a lot of questions. I was angry. I was ready to just kind of, you know, cuss out the rep, which I did not, but I was right. I was at that point, and I literally reached my point where I was just like, that's it. Like, enough is enough. I was done. I cried and I prayed and I said, God, like, this can't be my life. I can't be working so hard with all these expenses and all these areas in my life that I'm trying to get in check, and I'm working so hard at doing it, and what do I have to show for it? That I'm back to square one when it comes to my loans, that I'm still putting in, and now they're expecting me to put in more than $500 a month to pay them just to cover interest. I mean, y'all, I can't even tell you. I literally reached my breaking point. And looking back now, I'm so thankful for that, because that is really what kind of put the fire under my butt to really get me moving. So, first thing that I did, like I said, I cried, and then I prayed, and then I just asked God for guidance and for assistance. And, you know, that moment, I guess I didn't realize how life changing that was going to be, but it also um, really helped me see how much we can really achieve if we really discipline our minds and discipline ourselves. Like, we literally can achieve the impossible. Like, with God's help, we literally can achieve the impossible. So I reached my breaking point, and like I said, I prayed, and then I just started researching. I'm like, how do I get out of debt? How do you do it? There's some people out there that are able to do it. I want to be one of those people. And so I came across Dave Ramsey, and I had learned about Dave Ramsey before a couple years ago, but I never put his methods into action because I wasn't ready. And at that time, I didn't really realize that it really was possible to become debt free. I think I was just living my life. So I came across Dave Ramsey, and so I researched a few other methods, but I really was drawn to his method, and I I bought one of his books. I signed up for his podcast, and my husband and I, we talked about it. We made the decision together, and we literally said, let's do this. Like, let's do this. Let's pay off our debt. Let's make it happen. No matter what that means, whatever sacrifice we have to make, we will get it done. And we did. Um, but how did we do it? I am going to share through all the other videos to come how we did it, what we did for budgeting, what we used, and basically what helped us and how you can achieve it too. And I just want to tell you that honestly, if you really want to experience financial freedom, it is possible. It is doable. And when you do, I mean, the joy that comes out of it, like, it's just something that you can't explain. And just the weight that just gets lifted off your shoulders that you're no longer carrying, it's just, I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy to know that you were walking around with all of that stress and anxiety and just feeling like hopeless and helpless, in that there really is a way of really kind of like breaking those chains and removing those shackles. And, and after you do it and after you achieve it, you work hard to make sure that you do not put those shackles back, that you are no longer putting yourself back, bringing yourself back into slavery, into financial slavery, right? So, that is how we got started. That's what was our motivator, was just that experience and knowing that, we literally were just dumping money down a hole. And there's so much more that we could have done with that money. So that's what we did. And so, because we were able to accomplish that, I really, really want in any way possible that for my testimony and my story to be helpful to somebody else, for you to know that it is possible, it is doable, whether you're single, whether you are married, you can do it. And that there are different ways out there, and I'm more than happy to share, and I will be sharing more. So If you want to embark on this journey and figuring it out and kind of becoming debt free, along with just becoming, like I said, the best version of yourself possible, there's so many different things I've been able to overcome that I want to share. But if you want to embark on this journey with me, like, let's go. Like, put on your seatbelt, get in, and let's just go. So, if you like this video and you want to see more, definitely hit the like button, subscribe, and share it. Sharing is caring, and I definitely want anyone else who can benefit from this to benefit from it. If you have any questions at all, I will include the specifics in the coming videos, like I mentioned. But if you have any questions at all, hit me up on my blog page on my Instagram at Naturally Freckled Blog, or my personal Instagram account, or leave comments down below. Or just send me an email. I am more than happy to help, because our lives, especially the things that we are able to overcome, are testimonies, and we need to share those with other people, because our blessings are not just for us, but they're to help other people. And so I definitely want to be able to help in any way that I can. I am more than happy to do it. I have been someone who's been reserved and private for so long, and I've realized that, I need to try to contribute as much as I can and help out it as much as I can, because I truly want to help people out in any way that I can do it. And so if there's a way that I can help you out through some of these videos that you are watching and you want to hit me up, don't hesitate to do it. I don't bite. I am very nice. Unless I'm hungry, then I may be a little snappy. But for the most part, I'm very nice. And so I want to help in any way I can. So definitely share this video, like, subscribe, and leave some comments for me. Okay? Until next time, I can't wait to talk to you again, and I can't wait to share. Bye.